I changed my husband's mind about Tesla. How? Hi, I'm Joy. If you just found my channel, welcome. I document my Tesla Model 3 owner experience to help new and future owners learn more about this car. If you enjoy this video and find it informative, please consider subscribing. My husband and I did a quick weekend getaway to Palm Springs. And initially, I was going to do a vlog of the Tesla Model 3 travel experience, but the whole weekend turned into something else. You see, I have not mentioned this before, but my husband, he's not really into Tesla as I am. And whenever I bring up Tesla to him, he's always like, meh, whatever. But the day before I left for our trip, he called me while at work and said, I think my timing belt is giving out. I need to change it. And I said, well, you know what? It's time for you to get a Tesla. He's like, no, I want a Porsche. Still a gas engine vehicle, not the new Porsche EV. And I said, why? With Teslas, there's no timing belt change, no oil change, no engine leaks. There's no smog check when you need to renew your registration. And gas prices is $4 per gallon here in LA, which is much higher than the national average. So why wouldn't you consider a Tesla? He's like, okay, Tesla Joy. Funny, ha ha ha. When we were driving out to Palm Springs, I started a conversation with him and laid out the benefits more about this car and why I like Tesla so much. I wasn't trying to sell him. I just wanted him to be aware the difference between a Tesla and him getting another ICE and the potential expenses that he will continue to have. I realized a lot of people, when they don't get Tesla, is because it doesn't dawn on them that this car has no engine, and therefore you have no maintenance required. I've had my car for the last 10 months and I spent zero on maintenance. No oil change, nothing. The only maintenance I guess I've done is I went to Pep Boys and bought a gallon of windshield wiper fluid and refilled it myself. That's about all the maintenance that I've had. The brake pads last so much longer because of the regenerative braking as well. And the car is constantly updating with new software updates feeding to your car. So this video turned out to be a journey of my husband realizing I want to get another gas car to, I really need to get a Tesla as my next car when this car is finally giving out. And during our time this weekend in Palm Springs, I actually convinced him to drive my Model 3 for the very first time. He admitted to me later that he's been resisting it, but he finally went ahead and drove it. So here is his very first experience driving a Tesla. So my husband is going to drive a Tesla for the very first time. It's hard to believe I've had this car for 10 months, but this is his first experience driving it. We'll see how it goes. Reverse is up.
That's so weird. I want the mirrors. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like I don't want the camera. I want the mirrors so I can look. Alrighty. Don't scratch your car, huh?
It's okay. You won't scratch it.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, it really does. Like the equipment, take your foot off.
The regen braking.
Oh yeah, that is irritating.
Yeah, you just gotta feel it out initially and then you'll get a hang of it. Yes. Just go down this highway. Ooh, I feel it.
Yeah.
When you accelerate, I feel it. Okay, and then once you stop, you can depress it down a little bit more until it says H, and then you can take the foot off of the brake, and it's in the holding pattern. So you can relax your foot. Yep.
Alright. It doesn't light up.
Yeah, it lights up. It's a brake light. You see on the screen, the icon right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about whether or not the brake lights are on. The system knows when you're braking, and it will have the signal lights on accordingly.
In the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tail lights.
I don't know.
You're just not used to it, that's all. Just drive it a little bit more.
I like those doors that go up.
Yeah, we're looking to it.
Plug in.
You can punch it.
Why? It's just a red light.
It's for me.
You're one of that.
Yes.
It's for me.
Yes, because I don't get to be in the passenger seat often. And then you can hold it again. Yep. And take your foot off.
I'll tell you, the navigation is sure
Getting some used to because it's on this side.
it's nice and big. I don't need to put my glasses on.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. You don't have to use Waze on your tiny little screen. It's all integrated now.
Oh, there goes the car dance. It's cha-cha time.
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh,
Oh.
uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, it's the attack. Oh, never mind.
It's the attack.
All right, babe. So, what do you think? How was your
look.
first impression?
Just quiet and just want to hear the sound of an engine. I don't know.
There's no noise.
I know,
No
I'm
noise
still-
pollution.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can
It's like the
drive
first
it a few
time.
more times.
No, I don't want to start driving.
No.
I like that to see. Watch it back.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we'll try it out again. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you for being open-minded.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too.
All right, it's Monday and we are about to go home. We actually had activities planned before we actually get home, like going to the aerial tram
Yeah.
and going to the Cabazon outlet. But we're gonna bypass all that because he booked a Model X test drive at our local Tesla sales center. So we're so excited. He finally gets why this car will save him a lot of money and headaches in the long run because there's no engine,
Yeah.
so there's no service needed, no oil change, no timing belt, no smog check in the future. And also the software updates will continue to make this car better and better. So we're going to start looking at used inventory of the Model X because the new ones are just outrageously expensive.
The used ones still are there.
Yeah, the used ones are still pretty pricey, but at least it's a lot better than brand new ones. So we are able to hopefully afford one. And so we're gonna go back to LA. Hopefully the traffic's not gonna be too bad, and we'll see you at the test drive. So we went to the test drive, but unfortunately I was not able to video and document his test drive experience per Tesla employee. But he had a great time. He was really amazed at how quickly the car accelerates, even as a big SUV, and how comfortable the seats are compared to my Model 3. He is a big guy, he's 6'3", so the SUV size just makes it a lot easier for him to get in and out. And I was sitting in the back seat. I was amazed at how much headroom he still had in that Model X. Afterward, we had to run some errands and we decided to take his rental truck because his old Volkswagen Jetta, he's not able to take it in to get the timing belt fixed yet. He will need to drop that off tomorrow. And in the meantime, he still needs a vehicle for work. And when we were driving around, I asked him, hey, how do you feel now that you've driven a Tesla Model X compared to this pickup truck? And he said, now I want to go fast all the time. And then when we were at a traffic stop, he said, I almost released my brake thinking I could put this on hold. I was like, yep, you are getting used to a Tesla with that hold function. So needless to say, he's been converted. And another funny thing was when he tried to get into the truck and he tried to stick the key in the ignition. He's getting old, so his eyesight is not that sharp as before, and he could not stick the key in. So I said, you know, with the Model X, you would not need to worry about sticking any keys in the ignition. He said, yeah, you can count on it. We're gonna have another Tesla. So this is how I convinced him to finally get a Tesla as his next car, which will last him so much longer and relieve a lot of headaches for him trying to do maintenance and service and with the engine falling apart. And we're both very excited to embark on this all-electric vehicles journey together. We're not going to order a Model X quite yet. He's going to save up some more money for the next few months, but we're going to start looking at the used inventory and see what's available. I will definitely do another video when he takes delivery of his Model X. Stay tuned. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe down there. Give this video a like, share it with your friends, and make comments down below. I love to interact and engage with all of you. Until next week, God bless.